Hello everyone, my name is the Badger and I welcome you to Mission 19 of Devil May Cry 3. Same Badger place, same Badger channel. Today we're going to be going with the Swordmaster route, same standard, because we'll be getting into why a little bit later. Today, Rebellion's going to be taking a bit of a backseat for Beowulf and Cerberus. I know that's a little bit of an unusual mix-up for me, but I've recently seen the light of Cerberus, that blue icicle shiny light, and in Forces Collide I'll show you exactly why. We find ourselves deeper in hell, with a vast ruined network of dark skies and water. Blood, I think. And Dante is mostly unimpressed by these motherfuckers who he's gonna drop like a bitch. So the reason I picked Cerberus is that these demons, that I probably should have guessed considering all the fire they sling around, actually are weak to it. And had I known this earlier, oh my god, I would have used it so long ago. It's just the fact that most of the weapons these days against the higher tier enemies don't cause any form of knockback unless they are extremely weak to it. So Cerberus against fire demons causes them to gain knockback and allow me to, well, continue on for longer strings and combos. And with longer strings and combos, we smack bitches harder, we smack them faster, and we let them know who's the boss. So, I actually get struck quite a few times during this battle, mostly because I've been trying to practice the new Tier 3 Swordmaster technique for Beowulf, which is known as Tornado. And you have to do the Rising Dragon technique and rapidly press the circle button to create a tornado. We'll see it soonish, as soon as I actually manage to pull it off. Yeah, I tried a few times and it ended up, it got me hit a few times, not gonna lie. Boom! Oh, yeah. When a plan comes together, it just feels fabulous, doesn't it, darlings? So, we smack a few bitches. We nunchaku a few bitches. There's not really a whole lot to say here. We've smacked how many demons since episode 1? I'm not entirely sure. But they aren't even worthy of my Devil Trigger, so I don't even think to use it on them. Boom! Oh, look at that. Oh, no, jump, no. I'm sorry. You're dead. And that's just a sample of the Badger technique after he hasn't played for, like, what? A month? I've really got to stop taking long breaks. So, this is a bit of a gimmick room. You can already probably tell straight from my, my attempts to just smack the glass that we are actually physically incapable of harming the demons. This is because, well, on a blue panel, that blue panel to the right there, it actually says something about matter and damage and whatever. We'll read that later. We'll get back to it. But, yeah. The green mirrors want to smash them. That's the only physical way to damage all the monsters in the room. I'm not sure if the mechanic is directly tied to the enemy's health, but you have to wail on it as fast and as heavy as possible. Smash one mirror and you'll kill all of the demons in the vicinity at that one time. It takes a little bit of time. You just gotta not touch the target button. Biggest mistake, do not touch the target button or you will automatically try to target the demons and not the mirror. Big ass noob mistake, and I've made it myself a couple of times, so don't feel ashamed. Smack it, smack it, smack it like a Polaroid. And just with 2 mirrors smashed, that's pretty much all there is to this fight. If you look really carefully in that little transition scene, there's actually a shiny up in the chandelier. So just air hike right on up to it, and boom. What do we get for our trouble? Well, it's a Vital Star L, motherfuckers, yay! Not that that's too exciting by this point, but for the upcoming battle, we're probably going to need it. We get hit a lot. Welcome to another gimmick room. They don't really explain this gimmick either. The gimmick is you have to defeat all of the demons within the vicinity before the sand timer runs out. If you miss if you miss even one demon by the time the sand runs out, you have to start straight from the beginning again. So that's why you need heavy damaging items, like, obviously, say Cerberus, because they're weak to it, and Beowulf, because you hit like a truck! Just hitting like a truck, yeah, generally that equates to high damage. I did the math. So, easily enough, just swing your nunchaku around, maybe weaken them up a little bit, soften them. Get a few triple S's. If you don't get a few triple S's in there, just try again, you're not doing well. You try to jump, you can't escape me. Land, air, or sea, the Badger's coming for you. It's just that simple, motherfuckers. God, the fucking ferocity. Ferocity, is that the way you say it? Ferocity, or just everything that you do in Devil Trigger form is absolutely amazing. And I'm actually kind of ashamed, I never really show off Devil Trigger Explosion. Why have I never done that? I can't really answer it. I didn't really fully understand how to use the technique, even though it's quite simple, for a long time. And then, by the time I actually got around to figuring out how to actually do it, never really thought about it. This is the Samsara, sculpture symbolizing the time-space continuum, used to restore order to time-space rifts. Well, okay, I didn't show this either, but there's a statue back in the room before us that, well, basically controls space-time. Yeah. You may have seen it, it's that gold statue that was in the mirror room. And we're just going to head straight back there, because it leads us back to this. You can't really go anywhere from here. You can actually go all the way back to the human realm, but there's really no point in doing that so far. Jump back in and look at that, there's the golden statue. Just having a look around, I just wanted to show you the inscription on the wall before we move on. Substance projects image and image punishes substance. Bit of a cryptic message, but anyone would... I mean, I can see it being a little bit confusing. I won't judge you too harshly on that one, but come on. Green fucking mirrors. Stop the vicious circle by bending time and space. Looks like something could be inserted here. You insert your dick. That's a really weird dick. I'm not gonna lie, Dante. And our reward is to go further into hell. More dark skies, eyes that shoot lightning, and paths that don't know what the fuck they're doing. You'd think hell would be a little less convenient than this. And unfortunately, it's time for Cerberus's time in the sky, or sun, to end, because it's not very useful for this upcoming fight. So we're going with Nevin and Beowulf, and we're just going to buy another Vital Star just in case. The reason for this is that the upcoming battle, it hurts a lot.
It's like staring into a backed up toilet. Why do you always stick your nose in other families' business? Come on, dude. Don't you have any hobbies? My father wasn't so hideous. Can't you tell by looking at me? Anyway, that shape suits you better. Let's begin the main event.
Just for that self-referential, egotistical, or ironic self-indulgence, I have never ever said out loud, "Wow, what a fucking prick!" God damn. You'd think his name was Dave Strider or something. Anyway, my general technique for this battle, wait for him to swing his arm at you, get close, jump his arm, and then lead into a Rising Dragon Tornado via Swordmaster style. It reduces a very thick portion of his health, especially if you're in Devil Trigger at the time. And this is exactly why I picked up Nevin. Lots of very low health AoE, well not AoE, single hit enemies that basically blindly charge into your electrical storm, but have the intelligence in their AI to avoid it after the 20th death. It does some amazing damage, clears up enemies like no tomorrow. I can't really think of any other technique to deal with them better. So Nevin, absolutely essential for this fight, at least by the Badger technique standards. And actually, the reverb shock, also pretty good. The thing is that the long delay between, well, basically riffing your guitar, yeah, takes far too long. try not to do it. Try to do the, I don't know actually what it's called, but the Massive Electrical Storm, do that. Helped a lot. And you don't want to try what I did, like, don't try to do it in the middle of everyone. It's the worst idea in the world. Do not do it. But it can pay off, but they will likely bite you in the dick before they let you play your sick Dragon Force solo. And now, you want to expend as much Devil Trigger as you can to regain health at a rapid pace. I'll get into a little bit more why this is necessary later. But, yeah, just expend your Devil Trigger. Do not give a fuck about it. You are not going to need it later.
I've come to retrieve my power. You can't handle it.
Look at you, making a big dramatic entrance and stealing my spotlight.
Wow. You don't possibly believe that he deserves to be our main event now, do you?
Now that you mention it, you're right.
You should come to realize you cannot control the power of Sparta.
You're wasting your time, buddy. I think he needs to learn the hard way.
And welcome to the Sons of Sparta! Player 2 can actually take control of Vergil by pressing start on the second controller button. But you lose your current style and you can't use Devil Trigger, so you're reduced to your main attacks. All of the buttons are reduced to basically calling Vergil to help you out and mimic your attacks. As you can see, boom! Double touch. Absolutely fabulous, but he becomes... okay, so Blob Sparda Arkham / whatever actually starts attacking much faster and basically hits for like 1/12 of your health. Be very careful, that's all I can say. And these monsters become much greater in number and health and damage. Everything by this point becomes immediately fucking hard. So you've got to really be prompt on your Electrical Storm to just destroy everything. Jump out the way, dash away, whatever you need to do to make sure that you can, well, basically clear out the startup time on destroying these motherfuckers. Absolutely essential. I go ahead and use a Vital Star, I'm not ashamed to admit it, this is pretty much the closest thing to a final boss in this game. Otherwise, the strategy hasn't really changed much. He gains a couple new attacks, they're not really all that interesting though. I just replaced the Rising Dragon Tornado combo for the uppercut and then down slash sort of thing. I don't really, because Nevin's damage output is just far too low to deal with this in any sort of reasonable amount of time. And come on, we're on a schedule here, motherfuckers. Let me just book you in for next Tuesday so I can rip off your dick and beat you with it. And the amount of Triple S stylishes that you get in this fucking battle, if you get anything less than an S rank for stylish points, I think you need to see a therapist, really. It's just too easy. Not that I'm going to get an S rank for using items, since I used one and that's enough to get you a D rank. Fucking absurd. These Japanese people are absolutely insane. The amount of skill that you need to satisfy someone. Take that bitch down. And that's the end of Mission 19, motherfuckers. One more mission until the main storyline of Devil May Cry 3 is complete. And look at that, 3 S rank, motherfuckers. What you gonna do when the Badger comes for you? Unfortunately, yes. Got a lot of damage. Okay, no, it got me a B for using one item. Not too bad. Got an A Devil rank. And that was the end. Oh, fuck. Just a moment, my phone's ringing.
here could stop me.
What a surprise. Here I was looking for you, and lo and behold, you come to me.
Mary.
Don't ever call me that again. My mother was the only one who could say my name.
Wait. Please. Do you really want to shoot me? Can you shoot me? Your own father? What have I done wrong? Even heroic Sparta sacrificed a woman so that he could become a legend. I wish to be a god! And I sacrificed one miserable human being for that reason. That is all. Was that really so awful? I have some unfinished business to take care of. Help me, Mary.
Mary died a long time ago. My name is Lady. Goodbye, Father.
No!
I thought I wasn't gonna cry.
Hello, Hayden. I'm doing okay. I'm actually commentating right now. Yeah. Devil May Cry. Yeah, it's going alright. Yeah, not bad. Yes, well, I mean, the cutscene's coming up, so I'm probably going to cut this out. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll shoot you a text when I check the train time. So I'm going to start this render and then just do all the editing, and then I'm going to get straight into it. Yeah, sure, no worries. I'll send you a text later when I actually, well, once I'm all done. Speak to you in a bit, broski. Bye.